I need more Transformers to show that I'm actually into this hobby, and they need to be rare. I got it. Perfect. Yes. Several days later. Yes. Now, as many of you know, assuming this isn't your first video, I like Transformers. The idea of them are just so cool. And after going down a few rabbit holes, I decided that I'm going to get two rare Transformers from Japan. That being this guy and this guy. We'll start with him first. This is the Takara Tomy Disney label Mickey Mouse in the monochrome version. For those of you who don't know, which is probably most of you, the Transformers brand is owned by two companies, Hasbro and Takara Tomy. Hasbro covers most of the Transformers stuff, especially here in America, while Takara is mostly Japan. Now, if you're wondering why I said Takara and not Takara Tomy, they're pretty much interchangeable when talking to most Transformers fans. But let's look around on the box. So, up front, we have a clear glass view, not clear, like a clear view of the figure in robot mode. That's interesting, because we're about to see with the other figure that they didn't really do robot modes all too often, with some basic transformation steps. And of course, since Takara is Japan, we got yen over here and a whole bunch of Japanese characters that I can't read. On this side, we got some play features. Press down on the head to move the arms out, and he has a battle visor, showing it off in both modes. And finally, he's showing some cool transformation features. And then bottom is more just information, and up top we have a look at the roof of the figure. Now, let's get it out. I've had this figure for a bit. I did not just order it. That was for the video. Same with both of these figures. In it, we got a pretty basic backdrop with the Mickey Mouse Autobot logo. I don't know. And instructions. Adios, box. Now, to get this guy out of here. This, he is a small little guy, about the size of a modern deluxe class. Though definitely not the price on the aftermarket. Let's show off some of those play features on the box. We have the goggles, which neither Optimus Prime nor Mickey Mouse has ever had, but whatever. And then, yeah, not much articulation to this guy, with if just arms can move back and forth. I will add that and what becomes his trailer acts as sort of like a cape. Legs are joined together, so can really only do that. And you gotta unclip that in order to get some head rotation. Now, let's transform it. Yes. I can't read Japanese. Yes, I know there's pictures, but I already memorized this transformation. So, first thing you do, you gotta move the ears in, then you flip that around, hold it in place until the trailer is about here, and do that. And just move the doors out of the way. Next, we are going to go to the feet. We are gonna spin the toes around, and we got, and then we pull the feet around here. Already starting to look like a vehicle. Now we can tab the trailer in. The reason why I said leave the doors open is because you can then close it as part of the, close it there. Now we tab those in, and if we zoom in, and as I put the grill down, a little Mickey driver appears. And to quickly transform it back, not really and transformation back is pretty simple. Now here's the fun part. Here's one of the fun parts. As we move the trailer back, the Mickey Mouse that was up top pops open. Tab the trailer back in, and boom, Optimus Prime. Thank you, Paper Melon, for that naming scheme. Very, very adorable little guy. Has some light piping in his eyes. Which is when the eyes are made from some clear plastic. It can have an opening behind them to allow for light to travel through it. It's a neat little figure. It has good amount of heft to it. My only complaint is the hands go into his side a bit snug, and some paint, and on my copy, some paint is chipping off. And of course, since this is secondhand, there's always just some scuffs here and there. But pretty good figure. Now he can roll out. Now, this one. This is an interesting one. We flip it around and open it up. Be gone, paper. This is once again the Takara Tomy Transformers music label, this time playing audio player Soundwave with some reflective little cardboard. I don't know what you call that. In Blaster Black version. This is on the back. We got a standard look at what the base one looks like with some shattered glass inspired colors. Over here we just got the logo for the line. This side says transform your music. So does the other side. Bottom, it's pretty much same as the bottom of Mickey's. And over here we have a look at the base figure in robot mode. Alt mode with some other looks. And it can open up to reveal what the actual figure looks like. with some looks at the other two products in the line. Now, let's get it out. Open it up. We got a quote from the Decepticon communications officer. Cries and screams are music to my ears. Inside the package, we got the figure itself. Get it out there. Just basic cardboard and a whole bunch of stuff. This is the instructions on how to transform it and the controls. Some little things for it, information bio, showing off the other products and their original G1 toys. And then finally, because this came out in 2007, we also get to see the 2007 Transformers movie by Michael Bay's toy line. Now, for the real meat and potatoes, the figure. It comes with blaster for him to hold, shoulder cannon, some cheap headphones, 4 extra hands, and the figure itself. Very sleek design. Sorry. Let's transform him. First, you take out the arms, flip out the hands, then we pull the legs down. What I like to do is then rotate the arms, move them up till they're flat with the front. Then you can pull the legs back and then fully swing them down and fix the arms. Then you flip out the toes and same with the heels. And finally, one of my least favorite parts of this toy, the pop-out head. The spring tends to be a bit weird sometimes, so head can rattle, not come out all the way, and sometimes refuses to go back down all the way. And shoulder cannon mounts right here in the headphone jack. And this cannon goes right into any of the extra hands. Which can pop into there. Now, let's transform this back into his music player mode. I'll do that off camera. And we're back. Here he is in music player mode. Now, you might be wondering, how are we going to play music? Well, we open up the tape door and we see a suspicious slot that is for, you guessed it, a mini SD. What? You don't know what that is? Well, yeah, I honestly didn't before I first heard about this figure. This is the middle child between microSD. This is just an adapter because there's nothing that I own even takes it besides this. I'm gonna just leave that in there. I'm sure that little chip that fell off is fine. But yeah, you insert it into there, and then you hold. One moment. It's so how you turn it on is you hold the pause button, and eventually that blue light will start flashing. On my copy, I have an issue where messing with the SD card messes with the battery for some reason, which goes in on this bulge on the back, where the screw is. the clearly battery-shaped bulge where the screw, the clearly battery color-shaped screw area is. But yeah, now I know exactly how to show this. One more. Okay, I got a speaker that I've plugged this into. Now I'll hold my microphone up to the speaker so you can hear it for a few seconds so I don't get copyright strike. Perfect. And that was his music label Soundwave and Disney label Optimus Prime. See you in the next one.